and thank you for tuning in to my video, which we are going to review the God of High School episode 2. Now, before I go ahead and get started, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe to the channel, and also leave a comment on the video. If you're not already, then go ahead and hit that notification so you get all the uploads. So this episode 2 of God of High School, man, like, it was very explosive. And what I mean is that the first episode, you could pretty much describe it as that too. But I think episode 2 just kind of like took it to the next level. Now, we got a chance to get a little bit of glimpse of how episode 1, like how they started off, like the preliminary tournament, in which you got to see like a battle royale, everybody just getting, you know, just going crazy. So we got to see Jen, we got to see Han, we got to see you, all of them just going pretty goddamn crazy in this first battle. Now, it was this dude that had these restraints who Jen looked like he was about to clash with at the end, but that's what kind of like episode 1 ended off on. But then episode 2, it started off with, you know, a little bit of the aftermath, them showing a little tournament, you know, bracket and everything. But then we got a little bit of glimpse of what happened. Now, since, you know, Jen kind of like stepped in the way of old boy going against you, in which she, you know, kind of like lost her sword. So he had her sword. So she wanted him to get the sword back and snap this nigga neck. Now, you remember in the first episode, they was talking about like they have technology to heal, to kind of like get like body mass and all that, to kind of give them an idea, or not idea, but an absolute display of their abilities and their current power, and which is all true. Just confirms it in this episode. Now, we sort of have a moment to where we kind of like figure out what is Han and Yu's purpose of, you know, participating in the tournament. She wants to restore her sword dojo, in which her family no longer has. I'm not sure the reason why they lost their dojo. They didn't go into that detail, but it kind of gave you a preview of it. Han, I'm pretty sure it's like a mother or somebody or some type of close relative that is in the hospital, in which why he needs money. So I guess in him participating in this tournament, they making some promise to these people about joining. Now, Jen's whole purpose is to get stronger, fight strong people, in which that's nothing new. It's not, to me, it's no surprising, because he follows in the same suit of like certain like protagonists we have always seen. For example, like Goku, you know, we got Natsu of a Fairy Tale, just etc. Their goal is always to be like the best, or at least, you know, trample the best in their, you know, journey to power. Now, we got a chance to dive into this tournament that they start, and for the looks of it, everybody's doing their job. You know, everybody's going through their matches, you know, dropping people. We got to see you know, just a lot of the normal people doing. Now, in terms of this, we got Go Dong Ju. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, but he has a run-in with old boy who has the restraints, because the boy with the restraints came to Jen and said, "I'm going to kick your ass." And Jen was asleep, or at least he was acting like he was asleep. And then Go was like, "Yo, don't disturb him," and he just gave him a little brace of a kick to his face, which he didn't connect. But just the aftermath of him in his nose bleeding, to where it looked like he was going to get pushed back, and Jen kind of like held him up. So you could tell that this guy with this restraints is just no like pushover. Like, if it was for Jen, my man probably would have hit that wall and he wouldn't have participated in his match. And he even said it late when he gave Jen praise. Now, as their match began, like, boy Go was given the dude with the restrained hands. And I mean, he was breaking out all these moves, but as he was breaking out all these moves, I'm pretty sure everybody felt like, okay, he's doing all this way too early. That means that my man's is going to cripple guy. Now, what exactly happened? My man started getting beat on. When he got that hand restraint off, you just seen him giving that same push for that one hand. It's like, dude, block. But he was getting his ass whooped. Jen interferes. Jen put some pouncing on my man's, and he got to face, you know, some type of, you know, probation, punishment, or something for interfering with the match. Now, since the fans love him and he got the people praying for him, I think they're going to use that in a way to kind of be less, you know, like restraint on him, to kind of, you know, still show people that, hey, look, you know, don't break the rules, but at the same time, since Jen got the crowd going and, you know, doing what he got to do, we're going to give him some leverage. So, but overall, episode 2 was was good. The only thing that I take away from it is that the pacing with people's stories. Like, everybody has a background, everybody has things that they're fighting for, even if it's to get stronger. I think they should kind of like dive into a little bit more. I would have loved for them to kind of like take a back seat to like all the action they've been showing us, to kind of give us more insight of like story content instead of fighting. But however, it was still a good episode. I ain't got like, you know, these bucket of complaints going for you, but overall, thank you guys for definitely tuning in. I definitely appreciate you guys joining in this review. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and leave a comment bottom what you thought about episode 2. Other than that, AshTheMan is out. Peace.